Me that buck big, share me that thing big, me. Cold out ball, that's a big old big 12-point buggy, y'all bugging me, share me, y'all buck that big buck. He was probably trying to buck y'all before y'all buck that thing, me lord, that's a big buck, me share me. Call out that thing big, but that's a big buckin'. Buck that got bucket and bust up with them big buckin' buck shots. Me y'all bust that thing up, me that buck just got bust up with buck shots. Me them boy just bust up a buck with them buck shots. Now they tryna buck up them armadillo with them 12-gauge buck shots ready to bust up. Them armadillo with them 12-gauge buck shots. Me they bust that thing up, me all that meat and guts was just hanging out, me the blood was gushing off that thing from his butt. Me he was pissing blood too. Me call out, me them boy buck another round. I buck shots on that armadillo, me them bucks buck him in his tracks. Me call out that thing big, me that's a big buckin'. Buck that got buckin' and bust up with them big buckin' buck shots. Me all bust that thing up, me that buck just got bust up with buck shots. Me them boy wasn't done, they still had some bucking to do. Me them boy spot a hyenas that was ready to buck them boy. Before that hyenas got to bustin' on them boy. Me them boy started bustin' that hyena up with them big bucking buck shots. Me them buck shots bust that thing. Me open his head and all his brain and brain juice started busting at his head. Me them boy shot that thing in his nuts. Me they blew them thing clean off. Me they had blood and guts and all kind of puss and liquid just gushing at his body. Me that thing got so bucked up with them 12-gauge buck shots. Me they blew off all the meat on that thing. Me he was just a skeleton with blood splattered all over. Me call all that thing big, me that's a big buckin'. Buck that got buckin' and bust up with them big buckin' buck shots. Me y'all bust that thing up, me that buck just got bust up with buck shots. Me last but not least, me them boys say they wanted to go back in time to buck a dinosaur. Me them boy went build a time machine and haul tail back to the past. Me them boy didn't have them buck shots and that 12-gauge shotgun to buck them thing. Me them boy took that wood, me shot them boy made some bucking spears to bust them thing up. Me they had a brontosaurus minding his biz when them cool young started busting that thing up with them spears. Me they had so many spear in that thing, you would've thought that thing was a shish kebab. Me them boy had that big ass thing with so many holes and wounds. Me right before he died, he told them boy, me Lord, y'all bucked the piss at me. Then that thing fell to the floor and died from getting bucked up with all that bucking spears. But when he fell, one of them boy took a spear and jugged that thing straight in his eyeball. Man, that eye bust like a balloon and all that guts and blood started gushing. All that thing I socket, man, they had blood and guts everywhere. Me call all that thing big, man, that's a big buckin'. Buck that got bucket and bust up with them big buckin' buck shots. Me y'all bust that thing up, man, that buck just got bust up with buck shots.